the race without having a bunch of pressure.
And Montoya just been contact. Man. Montoya and Tony Stewart together.
Looks like that might just be a move. Now Montoya's got a flat tire.
And there's more to this. We're being told there may have been contact on the turn prior to that between the 42 and the 14. Look at the front of the 42 car. Apparently he ran into the back of the 14 up the racetrack. Let's show you how this all started. Now watch a 42.
See, Tony pulls right up in front of Montoya there, with Montoya having a little bit of run.
Yeah. That's pretty general for a driver to slide up like that. You know, the guy that has the run, you kind of have to understand that he's going to give you a little bit of room.
Okay. There's your payback.
Tony wasn't appreciative of that at all. And that cut the right front of Juan Pablo Montoya's car. It sends him into the wall then.
Clear.
Looking back from Jimmy Johnson right in front of this. And Montoya will slide all the way up right into the wall because of that cut tire.
Yeah, if you're going for a championship, that's where you want to be looking at. It's in your rear view mirror.
Well, the guy spinning sideways, Tony Stewart, back in 1999 did it, and he spins it down, comes down across the racetrack and nudges the pit wall.
He's a good driver. Could have had a little help right there.
I say he had a lot of help. I saw that one coming for about 5 laps.
Now NASCAR had just warned both of these teams, the 42 and the 14. As far as they was concerned, it should be over. And I guess someone didn't get the message.
I think now, as far as Montoya,
well, they warned the crew chiefs.
It might be.
Get the bumper bar and stuff a little bit this time.
I think it might be over now.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like Montoya was on a mission to settle the score.
Montoya had been in the garage 28 laps. Comes out, and the 14 car is on the lead lap, being shown in the top 15, and there's the contact.
That's a lot of contact. You see the hood buckle up on that 42.
We'll show you how it started. This is not the first incident. If you just joined our coverage between these two guys today, two fiery competitors.
And Jeff doesn't look very happy right here.
They were running 18th and 19th at the time of this crash. So we have a multiple incident at both ends of the speedway for our 7th caution here at Texas. And Jeff making his way.
Well, there was an ambulance at Jeff's car. He's walking over to Jeff
They're all
Burton's.
mad at us because the way we raced him in 3 and 4, and he pulled up beside us and just tried to fake like he was going to turn into us coming off of 2, and that's what caused all that crap back there.
Before it's over and done with now, we'll just get her fixed and roll on.
Yeah, it's not Jeff Gordon's not happy at all.
And they're going to go and talk it out here. And this is... Well, we've got a fight breaking out.
Yeah, Jeff's not happy. Jeff Gordon not happy with what happened there.
Officials stepping in between, but this is far from over. I mean, there weren't even words exchanged. This was in your face.
I saw that coming because there was an ambulance behind Jeff Gordon's car for him to get in. He walked over there to the other one that they had for Jeff Burton.
They're fighting. Okay.
Well, both of them now will make the mandatory ride to the infield care center. I don't know if I'd put them in the same ambulance.
He spins the tires. The one gets into him. Now, the 18 thinks he's got room, like Kyle said, because the one car started drifting down. The one car started drifting back up, and Kyle was there.
Yeah, and look, you know, you look at this on face value, and all the people that are Kyle haters out there will say Kyle Busch caused it. He didn't. This is a train reaction. It's like right behind somebody, and they take off.
Oh, Martin, not happy with Kyle Busch.
And he's not happy, but I think when he goes and looks at it, he'll realize exactly what happened.
Watch on the caution lap, Denny Hamlin in the 20.
Ooh, whoa.
You think he was trying to warm his tires up? Didn't see him out there?
Got to think something crazy. That's crazy right there.
83 looking out for his teammate. Not going to take it. Going to go up there and let Denny Hamlin know that he didn't appreciate that little tap on his car. And all of a sudden, this dog, they're mixing it up down in the pits there.
Boy, Keselowski's team is mad at the 20 team for swerving into him. A lot of heat right there.
Tony Eury Sr. down there
Somebody's going to punch somebody.
NASCAR officials trying to get in between these two teams.
Well, I'm guessing that contact on the racetrack was not accidental.
Tell you what, that's what happens here at Charlotte. This is a home track, and these guys are all here. Here we go.
You don't think this means something? Now these guys are very upset about what happened on the racetrack, and NASCAR
Little contact there.
Yeah, that's what you said. Come on, let's see if they're going to fight. I want to see this.
A little discussion.
A few little words here. He's like, hey, dude, one of us is going to win.
Well, we thought Toyota might have a chance to get their first victory here at Michigan, but didn't happen.
Oh, here we go. Nothing wrong with controversy.
Well, you need to get the helmets off.
That might be a smart move on Vickers' part.
If you're going to punch you better leave the helmet on, Andy.
I saw somebody grab was it Kyle Busch by the helmet?
Yeah, I remember that.
I think I'd rather have it off.
Kyle Busch finished third today. Kyle, the fans saw a great battle, but what were you so angry with Brian about?
He hung on my right rear quarter panel all the way down the front straightaway and gave the win to the 88 car. He slowed us down so much. He had no idea the 88 car was coming. And the 88 just drove right by both of us on the outside because Brian Vickers was trying to slow both of us down. Just stupid.
A four-car jam session that we've been watching for a lap or two has ended up with Kurt Busch in the wall in the number 2. He was racing with Tony Stewart, Greg Biffle, and younger brother Kyle.
That was predictable. I mean, these guys were not cutting each other any slack, and they'd been doing it for a number of laps, and it was going to happen sooner or later.
This was coming off turn 4.
Now, Tony had already passed Kurt a couple of times, and he passed him back, and this time he just didn't. Kurt tried to come up in front of Tony, and he said, we're not having any part of that.
Yeah, there was not a lot of give and take right there.
Not at all.
Denny Hamlin in the midst of that as well. Busch comes in as they're looking at the damage to Stewart's car. Kurt comes up to offer his opinion.
And guess what? They got the 2 car parked
for the day.
Meet me at the Oval office, please.
Kurt, what happened on the racetrack and then on pit road?
You know, pit road was just me stopping there to make a point and only making the situation worse, so that was my fault. But out on the racetrack with Tony, you know, we raced 10, 15 laps side by side. He didn't give an inch, and I was making sure that I stayed off of him because earlier in the day, he tried to wreck us at 2 restarts, so I'm not sure where he came from today. It's really confusing on that side of it, but he did get mission accomplished. He wrecked us, and I have no idea what it stems from, so tough day for us, our Miller Lite Dodge. And then just to hear that Bill France Jr. passed away, that's a tough moment. So I feel bad that, you know, some of this is going to be overshadowed. What I did, but the most important thing is the France family today, so condolences to them. And, you know, for me, we just didn't finish again by a guy not giving an inch. Plenty of guys behind me all stacked up. He had let a few guys go. Don't know where he's coming from today, so we're all real confused by.
I think he might get him right here.
He's got him. Oh, the contact. And he takes the position back. Uh-oh, Kyle, will he retaliate? Yes, he turns him. Joey Logano goes past. He gets through it. The caution is out. And there is damage to the points leader. All right, let's go back and look at it all.
They battled for about 10 laps here. You see Kyle got just a little bit loose there as he pulled up in front. Yeah, that's Bristol racing. You know, each one of them, you have to know that he's going to take that chance, but that right there is a payback, folks. That's all that is.
I thought I had him cleared on the back, and I moved up in front of him, and instead of him doing an Earnhardt crossover move, he decided that he'd just run in the back of me and put me in the fence. So that's Brad Keselowski. So, you know, I went down to the next corner and dumped him. I mean, he does it to everybody else. Why can't I do it to him? So whatever.
It's like the 18 of Busch is loose on corner exit. You see the car wiggle around and move around a lot. Right now, he's got a little momentum.
Again, to the bottom of the racetrack. Under 5 laps to go. Kyle Busch hooks the left side. He takes a lead there into the wall. Kyle Busch into the wall.
Outside.
All the way up to the wall, and the caution comes out. He collects the 3 of Ty Dillon.
Danica Patrick, Landon Castle tangled up. Castle going for a slide.
Okay, we did not hit anything. Did not hit anything.
It looked like Danica had a chance of not hitting anything, but just back up on the track.
Well, rule number one of stock car racing is learn how to wreck someone without wrecking yourself.
And I saw that. It kind of looked like Castle went into turn 1 ahead of Patrick, and maybe she thought she could make a move underneath him, and things didn't go like she wanted it to. Or maybe there's more to it. This is off turn 4.
Like gets clear there. And she gets in on the bumper, but just doesn't get off of him. Right there, where you're talking, and you just turn it left and lock it down.
And she had a chance to not go up hit that wall.
It's been an incredible run by Kyle Busch.
Oh,
the 18 team, he got into the back of the 78. Martin Truex Jr. slamming into the wall. He hits again. Contact made. Kyle Busch got to the back of the 78. The 78 spins and brings out the caution once again. Also involved the 7 of J.J. Yaley. Tire completely coming off the wall, and you just hear Martin Truex Jr. say, that hurt.
Obviously frustrated.
Truex taking that, maybe kind of come down the track a little bit, but really didn't turn into the 18 car.
And J.J. Yaley just trying to get by, nothing he could do. Watch it, 78 come right across the racetrack. Huge impact.
Yeah, that angle into the inside wall is an odd one and a tough one. Just barely touches him there.
Yeah, Martin's not going to be happy with that. I don't think Kyle did it on purpose by any means, but certainly coming off turn 4 and thinking the 78 was going to go a little higher up the racetrack.
Inside quarter. Hang on to it.
Oh.
Damn it. Hang on.
Just hard wrecks. Even at short tracks going 100, 115 miles an hour, those are hard shots.